Almost there, almost there. Yeah, da, 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 da. Hello, good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's see our aliens in the shot there. Oh, there's a camera. Hello, everyone. Bonjour, Joël. Comment ça va? Mr. Eric Wood. Cheers, mate. Hey, what's up with Joe Blow and all the channels? A lot's going on, getting people telling me the notifications. A lot of people telling me there's a lot of problems out there. Hey, Monica. Argentina. Hello. It's that guy again. Did you send my fan, Andy? Let me trying to get that chair up. It keeps going down. Namaste. Good evening. Astro Joe Plagiarin. Thank you for being here, Andy. Hey, Apocalypse. Cherokee 92. Good evening, sir. How's it going, man? Hello, Monica. Patrice Bourassa, merci beaucoup d'être ici. Bienvenue, Patrice. Hello, Bruce and gang at Showtime. Hope everyone is doing well. Harmon699, thanks for being here. Joe was supposedly removed for violating YouTube's policy. Yeah, well, that's what had closed my channel down the last time, Eric, last year or 2 years ago. And it's computerized, right? Basically, what's going on is what I think is that these are all computers that are taking down channels, and then he'll complain about it, then they'll put them back up. Hopefully. That really sucks. Dennis Delano, thanks for being here, man. Miss Heard, hello. Just saw your comment in the community, Miss Heard. A lot of comments from you guys did not come in. I do not know what's going on. I'm not making up stories that YouTube's going bad. Maybe I'm not alone. But I noticed too many people telling me that there is no notifications working. Let's hope third phase of moon gets sorted. Mark Gower, absolutely. I definitely do. That the cousins, what are the names? Brett and anyways, absolutely. I can't believe I forget the names. It's the Brett cousins. Anyways, no, absolutely. Third phase of moon, another channel I've always watched a long time. And you know, that 30-day period wait, I'm anxious actually to see what's going to go on. It happened in Secure Team, but then he got back up a couple minutes later. Maybe there was a mistake. Hey, Mark, Mr. Mark Goldman, how's it going, bro? My brother from another, it's been a while. I have a lot of questions. You go right ahead, my man. It's going to get interesting, bro. There's so much going on. And guys, they have a heat wave coming here in Canada. It's funny, they said that we're going to freeze all summer, but because of you guys in the States, there's an anticyclone there that's going to send all the hot air down to our end, and we're talking into the 40s, 44 degrees, 50 degrees. It's supposed to be very warm, apparently. Phil Coxon with daughters, Jessica and Kelsey Brown. Thanks for being here. Brett and Blake, thank you. Brett and Blake, cousins. Thanks a lot, man. No, and, you know, I really hope that he gets back up on his feet because, I mean, he has the subscribers too, the join there. No, it's not a good situation. He's been doing this 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. Joe was wondering if your, oh, I got to scroll back up. I saw that. Was wondering if your MySpace account was still active. No, actually, and he probably found one of my old accounts, way old account. It's not, but... No, just my email, I guess I'm going to have to start sorting, which I've been having problems in too. But I have no more social media. I got the Facebook down, the Twitter down, the MySpace. I don't even know if it's me because it was way back, and I don't have a Bruce Schwartz MySpace, actually. No, I don't. I think I'm like the romantic poet or something. That was my time back in when I think it was 17. I have no idea. Lunar transient loser phenomenon. Bruce, Transient lunar phenomenon was just discussed on the Electric Universe channel. That's interesting. They say it's electric discharge. Your thoughts? I think absolutely could be discharge, absolutely, from the energy sources that are on the moon. But again, what I hope is that people don't rule out the fact that it could be companies working down there. They look like electrical fires. That's exactly what they look like. But that could absolutely be DC-52. Absolutely. The phenomenon could be a natural occurrence that happens on the surface. And don't forget, we could be just seeing a refraction of light, depending on whatever the reason, the reflection of the sun, all these things that come into factor. But it's true. That's a great question. Thank you, Bamba Mikambi. Hello, Brucey. Long time no see. I'm catching up on your stuff. Thanks a lot, Ewan. So much. Thank you for being here and for checking up. Yeah, you got to check up because I got a lot of stuff, a lot of cool findings, and I got in pretty close in the moon videos this week. And looking on doing another amazing one tonight. It's already the video should be almost ready to upload after this live stream, guys. It's just to say I didn't have the time to do it. And it's going to be a pretty good video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Nice to see you, Miss Heard. We missed you. Hey, Adam Banano. How's it going, man? UK heat wave is a mild spring Australian day. Yes. And yeah, here it's supposed to get really hot. And in Quebec, of course, we're surrounded by water here where I am in my area on the outskirts of Montreal. And it's very humid. So when you get 40-degree weather, the humidity absolutely kills. And a lot of older people have a lot of problems breathing absolutely here, even here in Canada, and because of the heat. It's so drastic. Cindy Luhu, my gosh, thank you so much. Hello, Cindy Luhu. How are you? Thanks so much, Cindy. Everyone, have you read from the European Space Agency that in September, an asteroid has a 1 in 7,000 chances, exactly, of striking Earth? Misty Tuberous, thanks, Miss here. Yeah, absolutely. And I heard of it. It's supposed to be coming, just like you said, in September, and has a 1 in 7,000 chances of hitting Earth. Let me tell you, if you were to enter a lottery, tri-state, mega-state lottery ticket, and there were only 7,000 people, there's a big chance that you may win. Therefore, there's a big chance that the asteroid could hit Earth. 1 in 7,000 chances. Hey, we've seen some amazing lucky poker players. Well, let's just hope that the dice that's coming in, that's rolling in, is not going to land on the table. It's scary. It's a big asteroid. The asteroid has the width of a football field. And I remember NASA and scientists saying, not the length. It's only the width. We got nothing to worry about. It's not 100 meters. It's only like 50 meters, which is still very dangerous. Thanks again, Cindy. Hey, Mandy, how's it going? Much love. Much love back. Hi, Phil. Giovanna R. Hey, Bruce. How are you doing? Fine, thanks a lot. 2 hours ago, the moon over Serbia was blood red. Wow. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture it with my phone. 45 minutes after, it was bright yellow. Wow. Yeah, you're seeing the nice colors of that leftover strawberry moon, because I did definitely see it. In the evening, you said? So that would be in the evening. It's in the morning at 5 in the morning here a couple days ago. I got it absolutely as red as blood. And then it turned bright orange, like you said, and really orange. Very, very orange. Never seen that in my life. But amazing. And thanks for sharing that with me. And yeah, there's instances where you're going to see the moon one way and you may never see it again like that. By looking at it often, you see all these things. So very ominous. Yes, it does. There's a whole lot of dust on the moons. Hey, Jeffrey Moore, how's it going, man? Hello. There's a whole lot of dust on the moon's surface with illuminating properties from being bombarded with asteroids. It could absolutely be bombarded with asteroids. But the dust in the moon, and that's what they say. That is what NASA says, that it causes a lot of dust. Even sometimes on certain tests that they have to do with the satellites that have to do with the surface of the moon, they say that they can't all the time because of the dust. and even lifting off. When they said China lifted off the surface of the moon, remember? They said when they lifted off that the dust that was caused, or was it the satellite launch, right? I think it was a satellite launch. So it could be possible, Jeffrey, absolutely. The surface with illuminating properties from being bombarded with asteroids. But the illuminating properties, I don't believe it's the asteroids or the ejecta. That's my belief, Jeffrey, is I think it doesn't always look like it's the sun reflecting or refracting off of it. I'm not sure. Whoop, I just saw. I really love your videos, Bruce. Miss Here, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. And Miss Here, it really is thanks to you, and to people like you that are, the channel is remaining up, because in reality, my channel is not in the search. Literally not. And again, today people are saying, no, Mark, it's up, my buddy. It's up, man. I'm back into it. I had problems in the email, a lot of spam, but I'll go back into it and I'll be checking it. Sunday is the day I have to, there's Mark Holmes and we have a special meeting that I have to talk to him. We're going to do a little meeting, and Sunday I'm going to spend the day, Mark, on doing commenting, and I promise you I will be looking at the emails. Thanks for the patience, man. I know I missed a lot of recent emails for sure. Is Frack Centurion in the house? Oh, he is. How's it going, my Frack? Thanks for being here, Frack. Thanks for contributing, everyone. Thanks, Frack. All your help and you guys. And yeah, I was looking through the names of all the contributors in the live stream. I'm going to have to definitely get a list up, and I'm finding a unique way of being able to do that, because I want to get Flash Strike made a nice intro for the channel, which I really appreciate. So what I'm going to do is get up another video. I already had a trailer video, but often the YouTube channels have trailer videos to talk about the channel. I'm going to get a few interesting shots and just talk a bit about the channel. But in reality, I want to get up that the intro that Flashback did for me. He's been working on it, and I really appreciate it, the ones that are helping the channel. Vodka. Oh, pure vodka. No, I'm kidding. It's just water. Just cold water. Hey, 1964. Sleepy. I got my coffee mug today. Are you serious? Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. Hey, which one did you get, man? Did you get the regular one, the Bruce All, or the one with the colors? And I hope the quality is good. It's a cup, right? They're made in China, I assume. But they're supposed to be good quality cups. China makes good cups. No, because the quality of Teespring and the YouTube merchandise is surprising. I checked the material. I bought my first shirt, and the cups themselves, I bought the cups testing out to be sure that, you know, you don't wash them the first time and they fade out. They're actually pretty good if you don't drop them, obviously. But a great thank you for all of you guys that are supporting and getting the cups for me, because I did see the cup order come in, man. I definitely appreciate that, bud. I need pictures. I need you guys to send me pictures that you want me to post. And I'm going to get some pictures up of some of the cups. I haven't even seen them myself with my own eyes. It's the worst of it. Would have loved seeing that, Joanna. Yes. Richard Moonchild, the future of Fringe Chat on Discord, the Arrow of Fate's Fringe Corner. Bruce, thank you. Mark Goldman, is your email still down? Oh, I just said that. Yeah, it's comment away, brother. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to have to get back on Facebook, eh? Start up just a Facebook. Bruce sees all Facebook, so we can interact again once in a while. And if the hackers and agents come back, so be it. I'll have some fun with them again. But I'm going to look into that, guys. White Supermoon in Morocco. Sabrina, Al, thank you for being here so much. Welcome. Yeah, Morocco. That do you guys, how is the moon in Morocco? I heard it was close, very, very close, closer than other areas. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm so curious to know that. Mark, thank you so much, bro. I love you for it, man. Thanks a lot. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot, Mark. Hey, how's it going, Mandy? Eric Wood, Miss H. Not really. I mean, he had a channel like everyone does. That's not content, but they removed him. Yeah, what's the removal with all these people? It's not cool. Definitely not cool. But there are new guidelines. They're changing the guidelines. And you know, guys, I didn't know this. Maybe I'm a dumbass. Forgive me for not knowing this. But I didn't know that you could actually buy views. Is this real? I heard somebody could buy views. Because in the guidelines, it talks about not being allowed. Thanks again, Mark. Not being allowed to buy views and not being allowed to buy subscribers. Because where's the fairness in that? It's hotter than Satan's balls here. Yes, well, here too, man. Today, it was hot and near the 30 degrees. If I'm not mistaken, is day 2. And they're announcing that all week for 6 or 7 days in a row. But there's no middle. That's what I don't know if it's like that for you, Mandy, but it was drastic cold and rainy. And then it's not. Now it's just drastic humidity. There's no in between. Carolyn Lowe, thanks for being here. What are your thoughts on the lights on the moon? Thanks for asking, Carolyn. I think the flashing lights that are stationary just are definitely light systems of the beings, human or not, I don't know, that are up there. I definitely think that it's a light system. I think that the atmosphere that is going over top or maybe between Earth and the moon is causing a lot of disturbance and is what's billowing, making it look like that billowing effect, you know, the shakiness of it, the refraction. But I definitely think that they're up there. I think they could be mining. I think there's definitely an inhabited surface up there on the moon. Definitely. Human David 1. Thanks, bro. Thanks for your work. You do, Bruce. Well, thank you so much. I love you for it, man. I greatly appreciate that. Thanks for being here. And welcome to the community, man. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for the support, everyone. That's so kind. Not as hot as Mandy, though. Hey, Frack, yeah, what's the temp in your area, my man? Thanks, Miss Heard. Eric Wid, they said he violated YouTube policy. Yeah, and that's exactly, I'm going to say it again. I'm a Jradap, but yeah, that's what they said when they had taken me down. They said that I actually was doing offensive. That was even in the title. So you guys were coming to see me 2 years ago, like, for example, and you guys were being told that I did some bad stuff. And then they gave me back my channel 4 months after, not a word about it. I'll see you in a bit, Miss Heard. Hurry back. I see ya. Dominic Spioto, good evening. Thanks, Harmon699. Cindy Luhu, can we buy them for you? Can you buy what? Where's my head today? Sorry, Cindy. I'm like, duh. I missed a part of the conversation. Good at night, ear frag. Just finding the time to post. If we had more time, Phil, to do what we had. Hey, Mark T. Keen, thanks for being here, bro. How's it going, man? My thoughts too, Carolyn Lowe. My thoughts too, they are apparently messing with the sun. Yeah, as well as the giant stellar cores, which is scary. And I don't know what's going on with the sun, but a lot of messed up things are happening. Seeing a lot of things going to and from the sun. And are we ever going to know? I don't know. But what's scaring me is that I'm afraid that some of the scientists and NASA are hurrying up for something that's coming that we don't know of. Like if it's a big asteroid, I just tend to think that all the time. Maybe it's just my head, though. Pack 47 CV. Thanks for being here. Adam Banano, Bruce, do you believe Bob Lazar's story? You know, I absolutely do. And something happened, Adam, and I'm not saying anything against this guy. I mean, I love the guy to pieces. I do believe it. But the intentions of these people now, it's like a game of Clue. I'm starting to understand, and I got to be very careful with what I'm saying. And I'm not talking directly necessarily about Bob Lazar, but there are some people that I think are deliberately put as into place in certain areas and have certain stories to hide certain other things. And Bob Lazar, yes, I do believe about the Area 51 and the back engineering. And the more I think of it, the more I'm wondering how they would have let him say that. And then, you know, I wonder a lot of things, but it took me a long time to wonder about it. But I absolutely love his, you know, expression. Think of it, nuclear physicist. How old was he? 18 or 19 years old? Seriously, 20, 21 years old. He was a child working at Area 51, back engineering UFO aircrafts. Okay. But they're whistleblowers. So it's the people around Bob, certain agents that know him and stuff. I just don't know anyone. With the, you know, with what happened, I noticed there's a lot of people out there that are not who they say they are. Darla, it's not much, but from the heart. It's more than much, Darla. It's a lot, and I appreciate it. I love you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks, 1954 Sleepy. Yeah, I don't say it enough, guys. If you're here and you do appreciate the research that I'm posting for free online, please, I don't want to say smash because everyone says that. Touch the like button. Smack it, you know, if you appreciate the work. And I appreciate you guys liking the videos. Spreading the Swartz played some of your footage to the girls at work this week. Thanks a lot, Michelle Bonanno. They were amazed and going to check out more. See, Michelle, I can't thank you enough. That is so damn awesome because that's the way people are coming to the channel. I can't thank you enough for that. I definitely appreciate it. And someone like you can, you know, attract 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and each of those people can attract 4 or 5 people. That's how it's supposed to get out. And that is the only way I believe that I'm staying up here. And I love you guys for it. Thanks a lot, Michelle. The missing time on the satellites. Carolyn Lowe says that monitor the sun. There's even footage of them seemingly shooting at one another. Interesting, eh? On these instruments. So what's being shot? Is it a command? Is it like, you know, like a short or a jump start to start up some kind of big thing? Or are they literally shooting out whatever, missiles, bombs? Who knows? It's scary when you think of it. Or they have a bunch of rail guns and they're just shooting them all over space, flowing with kinetic energy by themselves. Boom. Got to look that guys up. If you guys don't know what a rail gun is, wouldn't want to have those on the moon. Maybe that's what the lines are. Razandi, what's the planet to the right of the moon, Bruce? Right now, if I take a guess, I know that we saw Jupiter go by. Saturn, is it not supposed to be close by? I have no idea. I haven't checked, and it's been cloudy here for the past 2 days. I can't really see. Beautiful, but cloudy. I would say maybe Saturn, but I haven't checked at all. It's supposed to come up. Mercury, we're supposed to see Mercury in the early morning in the coming days, I think about this time. But I don't know. If there's a planet next to the moon right now, it could be Saturn or Jupiter itself, because Jupiter's been going away more and more as it was close to the moon with the Galilean moons that I got just a couple days ago. Yes. Thanks again, Michelle. Monica Koenig, Zandy, you can speak that on Google. Yes, it's true. Lanky, Bamba Makambe, you and Damon T. Berry has an awesome series on YouTube. Heard of that before, I think. Frack, thanks a lot, man. I love you, man, for it. Thanks a lot. Hey, Metalhead, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, bud. If you want to see daily Area 51 testing, try checking out UFOs over Vegas. He's a good guy. He lives close to Area 51. That's funny. I never heard of that channel, man. Thanks a lot. UFOs over Vegas. See, I hardly ever have time to go see anyone's channel. Thanks a lot, Frack. I love you, man, for it. Thanks again. I hardly ever have time to go see a lot of people's channels, but when I do, it's because of like Metalhead, people like him that advise me to go see the cool videos, because I know you guys like sharing them with me, and I appreciate it. CNN has started to do interviews and seemingly taking the UFO phenomenon seriously. Yes, I'm noticing that. Last night was a good interview with a general and some pilots. I saw it. And funny, eh? CNN's a site that I follow all the time because they have the control over the media. So when an event happens, they have priority over what putting in the title. And the title totally destroys any meaning to any event that happens because CNN makes it their own usually. But I still watch them. And I watch all of them, Fox, from CBC to ABC to CBS, all to see what soft disclosure is out there. And it's happening. I do believe that some of it's coming out. Bob Lazar was on Regina's podcast yesterday. Hey, I'm going to write that down, Jeffrey. Thanks a lot, because I follow Bob Lazar. Like I say, he was my hero. I've even spoken to him before on social media. A very down-to-earth guy. And I think it's amazing what he did. It's just that, wow, the people that approached me, that threatened me, are all around him. So you got to wonder what the heck that guy went through. He must have went through hell. You know, I wonder what kind of hell he went through. He must have got threatened to death. Definitely. Definitely. For sure. Happy solstice. Yeah, definitely. We're there. Hey, Christy Lindsay. Hello, Christy. How's it going? Thanks for being here. I miss all you guys. I can't talk to you guys. I don't have a Facebook anymore. I'm going to change that. I'm going to go back on to Facebook. Trolls, the Facebook will be reopened. Please integrate the groups and start trolling them. Very, very soon. Mandy, next week. Are you taking off, Mandy? Thanks for being here. Night, Mandy. Sorry, I probably missed you. Cool vid this week. Yes, Adam. Banana, we had some cool vids, and I'm going to have to catch up. Definitely, especially yesterday's video, which I just started watching a part of it before. Absolutely. Have you seen the amateur rocket videos that hit the dome? Hey, Rosandi, I'm going to have to tell you maybe yes. And is that the one where we could hear sounds of water in the audio of the video? And I did see a video where a rocket literally stopped. It smashed. It stopped, and it sounded like it was in water. I'm sure that's the one you're talking about, Rosandi. Let me know. And if it is, yeah, I saw that video a couple of years ago, and it is freaking amazing. It literally stopped a rocket going at thousands of kilometers or miles an hour, and it sounded like they were in water. So could there be water between Earth and the moon? I've been saying that for years, theoretically. But hey, who knows? DC-52, CNN taking UFOs seriously now, probably more grooming the masses. See, that's the thing. Exactly. You got to keep that in mind too, Miss here, because it could also be a red flag. Say to yourself, maybe when CNN or any news media goes and touches the subject of the UFO phenomenon, it could be a deceiving feat. But it doesn't mean, I'm not saying it will be, but like you say, Miss here, absolutely. Stay open-minded on exactly what's going on for sure. Definitely, definitely. Shirley Adams, hello from North Carolina. We love you, watch your videos all the time. Cheryl Adams, thanks a lot. Hi from Montreal, Quebec. I love you for it, and I appreciate it. And thanks, welcome to the community, and thanks for being here. A lot of new faces and everything. Thanks a lot, everyone. Kristen Kruger, it must be higher up. I haven't seen Kristen Kruger, but welcome, Kristen Kruger. Oh, there he is. So glad I got here. Thanks for being here, Kristen. Welcome. Yeah, so that's the one, Rosandi? Yeah, I saw that, man. And you ever notice how those videos, only a few people see them and they're not on the news? And that scares me, Rosandi, not to see that in the news. How can that video not be on the news? It's ridiculous. And that was a very impressive video. You guys got to check that out, the video that stops on the firmament. Let's just say the firmament, because if ever somebody had proof of a firmament, ouch. That video is scary. Why am I talking in a deep voice? It must be the 2 hours of power live stream that I did this morning. Did you guys see my silly mistake this morning? Bruce, it's Joe Rogan's podcast, Bob Lazar last night. Oh, Michael, thanks a lot. Oh, seriously? That's like the second time, I think, or something. Joe Rogan, that's not true. I was going to say that I tried to reach him. I left a comment on his channel. He definitely did not look at all the comments. But I'd love to meet Joe Rogan. But I think he only has podcasts where people, I guess, show up, smoke marijuana, and have to go see him. But, you know, I'd love to do a podcast with him. Me, what I want to do is I want some of the big kahunas to come and, you know, look into my research to see exactly what's going on. And it's very scary that they're all sitting back to see if maybe if I die. I don't know what they're waiting for, but Carolyn, I'll check it out. Yes. Oh, yes, definitely, Carolyn. Miss Here, definitely check out Bluebeam. Absolutely. And what I find cool about you, Miss Heard, is you remain open-minded. So you do check a lot of other theories, I'm sure of it, but you see a broader view. You have a wider image of everything and the changes that are out there. Some of you guys are pretty smart. Most of you are. Right? I'm not going to say some of you. All of you are. But I'm not the only one that knows it. And a lot of you know a lot of things that it's just common sense, right? It's just common sense what's going on. But that red flag, I'm still waiting for it. Yeah, it's cool, Metalhead. That video is for Riki from North Carolina. Oh, I'm back down there. I'm sorry. Jumping up and down here. I don't like missing. Anyone heard from Angie? Why is everything jumping up and down? Sorry about that. No, I haven't. But yeah, you know what, Frack? I see her in the community. I saw her once in the community about a couple of hours ago or days ago. But I don't know what's going on. A lot of people are missing, actually. A lot of people are saying that they can't find the channel. I just saw that in the comment section of the last video, I think, that I posted, or the last live stream, that people are not able to search Bruce Sees All channel. Literally, that sucks. That really sucks. And I hate that when it happens. Marfugal TV. I've heard of it. Yes, he covers news and all these kinds of topics. Right on, Carolyn. Yeah, I know them. I caught one decloaking and the bottom was spinning. Other clouds did not move. Hey, Christy. That's awesome. Christy, you too. Christy's a person that sees them too. Definitely. And Christy, I'm telling you, there's new stuff in the sky. I don't know if you guys are seeing it in your end, but I'm seeing new types of flashes. Either they changed all the satellites and stuff. And don't forget, guys, satellites, I said it in this morning's live stream, satellites orbit with Earth's rotation. Some weather satellites that are implanted there around Earth go opposite direction of Earth's orbital rotation. But they're not going all over the place, up and down, left and right. And that is exactly what we're seeing in the infrared footage. Aliens, UFOs. So, watched E.T. during the week, says Michelle Bonanno. Classic movie. What would you do is watch E.T. during the week. Classic movie. You know what I'd do? I would do just like them, is probably want to hide them in a closet. I don't know, when you think of it. But it is a fascination for me that if I was to see them, I always have, I mean, we all have it, I'm sure of it. Like, what would you do if you saw an alien? Like, we all know that thing that we're going to do. I would have to have a drawing in my friend of two people holding hands or shaking hands. I would sit down on the ground or bow down on my knees to them with the two hands on the ground, like any ancient tribe would do if a god came down from the sky, so that they would know I have no ill intentions. You know, you just see them, with my spear. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. That's for sure. That's a classic, Michelle. I haven't seen that one in a while. But yeah, way back before my dad passed away. That's the movie that was coming out in the 80s, and I remember watching that. It was pretty cool. Doesn't, and again, you know, like they literally took Michelle, a gray alien, and just sort of changed him up a bit. Which I didn't know what gray aliens looked like back then, imagine. So there's some truth in even the movies. Metalhead, it doesn't prove anything. It could have hit other debris. No front camera. Yes, misheard. Good question, Lindsay. I too believe craft are using clouds to cloak themselves. Absolutely. And some of the supposed deep space astronauts are talking about that too. How they can cloak and they can uncloak themselves as they want. And apparently it wasn't something they always used, but it was sort of a last resort defense. But apparently, you know, the apparently kid, apparently the aliens apparently found out their tricks. So we have to do some other tricks to trick them. Have not heard from Angie. Podcast or podcast? Yes, it was podcast. So you guys think Elon Musk is going to be the next president? Oh, the training thinks so. Yeah, you see Miss here, that's Angie. Some of you are seeing Angie, Miss here, and some of us are not. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be mistaken, but it seems to me in this morning's live stream, maybe I'm mistaken, but it seems to me somebody was talking in reference to Angie saying hello. Me and another community member saw that, but we couldn't see Angie. I saw her in the community though. That's very odd. We have images of Kuiper's belt, Ultima Thule, yes, but nothing of Oumuamua. Absolutely not, Monica. And that's the famous one that they say that is apparently an alien object, right? Because it was spiraling up and down, this elongated object. And apparently it went back deep inside the constellation of Lyra and returned to interstellar space. And you're absolutely right, they never talked about it. As they did not, the last one, if I'm not mistaken, would be 1991 KW for 1999, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But they didn't talk about it. They did not at all talk about that. But we have images, like you say, of that, exactly. Never believed in ETS till I saw an F-16 chasing one close enough to hit with a baseball bat. Imagine, pulled off the road. Wow, that is very freaky. They say satellites never go from east to west. Is that true, Bruce? And is it clear out in Montreal? It's very cloudy, but it doesn't look like there's any rain clouds. Tonight, I'm going out to get infrared. I'm going to talk to them again. I want to catch more infrared UFOs. And they say satellites never go from east to west. I think that's true. But let me tell you, I'm seeing a whole bunch going from east to west, coming from the Montreal area, right here to my area in the outskirts, and going from the other area too the same way. So absolutely, you got to wonder. Hello, Bruce. How are you doing? Philip Wellington, thanks for being here, bro. I do believe UFOs are cloaking using clouds. Miss here, you're so intelligent. Absolutely, and I believe it too. And think of it, it's totally natural. And another thing, when your eyes are trying to focus on a wavelength on the moon or a crater that's another wavelength or an object, if you can't see it, what's wrong with the lights now? If you can't see it, what's going to happen is it's going to change. Now, why did that just go off? Sorry, guys, having a little issue here. Please don't disappear, guys. Yeah, so sorry, Monsieur. Clouds, absolutely cloaking. When you're looking at another wavelength, your eyes are going to see that cloud form or shape. So they're scot-free. They're home free with that by driving around with the clouds. It's like you're always going to see us driving around, but you're never going to see who or what we are. Sometimes we do, though. Yeah, could be cloaking, right? I could be wrong too there. Oh, did somebody Thanks, Darla. I love ya. Thanks for the generous contributions, my dear. Hey, Mindy Burke. Hello, Mr. Black. How are ya? Thanks for being here, Mindy. Bruce, imagine giving a germ bacteria a microscope. What would they see and continue to the next germs? It must be insanity small or infinitely small. Sorry, Bruce. And vice versa, infinitely large. Absolutely. We could be in a puddle. You see, that is Rosandi. Thanks so much. I've always loved that theory that you had there. And absolutely, we can be infinitely small, infiniment petit, infiniment large, infinitely large. We can be like to a bacteria. A bacteria could be thousands of feet taller than us than we are. And that changes a lot of things because we could be, and I love this theory, Rosandi, reminds me of what you said. I've always thought, assuming or theoretically thinking sometimes, imagine if we are in a water drop just falling to the surface. And all that time for the water drop to fall to the surface, the universe was created. Sounds ridiculous? No, it depends on what size you are. Like that test that they show you picking up a grain of salt, and you pick up more salt, and there's always going to be some salt left. Aha. Most people have a personal UFO story all over the world. Absolutely, UFO or something they can't explain. And that's exactly right. Very, very true. And that's what I always say, right? Excuse me, Adam. It defends the story. At any time, you're going to see something, no matter how revealing it is, and you tell someone, it's always going to be the benefit of the doubt, whether you're telling the truth or not. And that's the sad part of it. You know, you'll see a group of people, 50 people see the same thing, and yet still people are very skeptical, even if there's 50 people that saw the same event. So it's like it protects itself. It's like they have it made that nobody's going to see or find them out. We're only going to see these small spurts of evidence and proof like we're doing now. So, which is interesting. Thanks for being here, Christy. And all the generous contributions, you guys. Thanks a lot. Dabs Anonymous, Cloaking maybe even going interdimensionally. Absolutely. This is so awesome, right? I'm happy that there's so many people that are understanding that now, all these possibilities, but I'm happy that you're open-minded, Dabs, because some people rule out certain things. Even me, I have a hard time. Me, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not ruling it out, but I have a hard time with the hologram theory on the moon, and I'm still trying to relate to it. I do see a lot of holographic-like events or footage that I capture on the moon, but still I'm open-minded. But of course, I would never rule it out because then I could miss something. So, but you know, I'm skeptical about that still. It's maybe not that I'm skeptical. I have to do more research on the holographic part of it all, you know. And some secrets are not going to be known and are only going to be exposed to this world by people who know the secret solely themselves. So that means even if the secrets come out, there'll be no way of proving if they're real or not. So, hey, they got it made. They're protected either way. Hulk's fingers strike again. Yes, I hear ya. Same thing here. That's why I can't type on phones. When I text people, I text, you know, 3 Ks, 4 Fs, 9 Zs. I'm just texting all these letters all the time. Frack, my 8-inch Dobsonian arrived last week. Oh ho! And the night sky has been clouded over all week. And I bet you it's even set up, right? You wake up in the morning, have a coffee, and say a couple hours it'll be clear, and nada. Frack, thanks a lot, man. And Frack, you know, you got to share, man. We got to share findings. If you find anything, don't be shy to let me know and stuff. An 8-inch Dobsonian is going to be very interesting. It's a big telescope. 8 inches is pretty big. And, you know, so, like, you can be closer than me with my 14 easily if you have a camera at the back. You know, there's so many different functionalities, different ways and possibilities of being able to, you know, get up there with a telescope. Phil Cox and his daughters He got Jupiter and the Galilean moons the other day with a smaller telescope than 14 inches, and it was really impressive, I have to say. Michael Wise, hey Bruce, Bitcoin is above 10,000. Yay. Yeah, it's finally going up, eh? Because there was some worry at one point about it. How's it going, Michael Wise? Thanks for being here. Eddie Henderson, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for the generous contribution, guys. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for being here, Eddie. Real shame the famous folks out there can be telling us the truth, but no way we can determine. Well, Bruce, what the hell's wrong with you? No way we can Copernicus that, determine that. I was thinking of Copernicus, 100%. That's absolutely right. And so that's why, it's strong. What we believe in, like you and I, for example, Ms. Heard, we know there's something up there and stuff, but some people are never going to believe it unless it's, full disclosure on the golden platter by every single government association and all the proof. And it's just not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's happening in a period of 100 years. Just like, hey, the JFK assassination, we're just finding out now what's going on. And is that even the real story? They waited 60 years. They waited 100 years. This is what they're doing. They're waiting not 100 years, but they're waiting 61 or whenever JFK was assassinated. All these things come out years and years and years after. Gotta say, dude, you look also better than a couple months ago. Good job, bro. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, Metalhead 2 is it's the period of my eyes. This summer's arrived, and summer's arrived, so now I have a tan. So the tan is the same level as the eye, and I don't look so dark. But it's always been. I've always had dark circles under the eyes. I don't sleep very well. I tend to just rest. And I'm always consciously awake, which is very annoying. Like, when you look at the ceiling at least 126 times, and still I feel rested, but there's no snoring, there's no deep sleep ever with me. That never happens. Thanks for the generous contributions, Frack, and everyone. Thanks a lot, guys. Eddie, Miss Heard. Eddie, what do you think? Eddie, I just saw your second contribution. The first one, bro. I'm sorry, man. What do you think of Buzz Aldrin? Pawn, maybe? You see, thanks, Eddie, for asking that. I hope you're still there, man. Sorry for not seeing that, but absolutely, it could be. It could absolutely be a pawn. Absolutely. Some people are saying, wow, he's admitting this or he's admitting that. Red flag. We don't know it's going to come. It could be, absolutely. I think that's a great, Eddie, question that you asked. What do you think of Buzz Aldrin? Listen, did you hear his recent video? When I say recent, it is maybe a couple of months ago. He was talking to a school child, a beautiful young lady, young girl, and he was explaining to her about space. And also he said to her and told her the reason why they never went to the moon. And he said that with his own words, Buzz Aldrin. I heard it. And I saw him say it, and I was baffled, but he actually did say it. Buzz Aldrin, Eddie, when he landed supposedly on the moon in Miriam, he said, see, Neil, I told you there was a lot of purple rocks. So for him to see color on the moon and to have told Neil before landing that there were actual purple rocks on the moon, it's because he was looking at pictures that were in color and that he was seeing the actual colors on the surface, the same way I'm showing the colors to everyone, the purples, the greens, the blues, it's the same way they saw it. That's what I believe. We are germs. Absolutely, Eric. Serieux. That's exactly what I think. If we look at it, intelligent germs, right? Maybe if we look with a microscope to some other, microscopic life here, maybe we'll find them with highways and cars. Oops, there's a gunshot. Miss me. They missed me. No way they can get me through the window. The window's closed, so. Miss Heard, I agree, Eric. In our own galaxy, we are just Puny. Yeah, I thought you were saying puree. Absolutely. Yeah. We're in a cage, right? That's what we're doing. We're in this large cage where people can freely roam around in the cage. Earth is big. Thanks again, Eddie. I'm sorry, buddy, for missing that. Darla, thanks again too. So yeah, it did miss here. It absolutely did. And the thing that I dislike about here is that in the country, they all have guns. A lot of people have guns, and often they illegally shoot the guns. And here, I don't know if you guys know it, the 24th of June is the Saint Jean the Baptist, Saint Jean Baptiste celebration here in Quebec. So Patriots holiday. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of celebration and a lot of noise. But yeah, yeehaw, you know, sort of thing going on. Yes, Monica, that's right. Yeah, and there's a lot of stories around them, and they don't like to be spoken about. Why? And I'm not talking about just like what we're doing here, Monica, but like I've done in the past, made videos about them. They do not like to be spoken about. They say to be a Mason, you have to speak to one. I went through any childhood or anything that a child or teenager is looking for truth or looking for a good association or a good group of people, and we find sometimes these societies, secret societies, that in most of the towns or in all the churches and the meetings still go on. I could drive 3 minutes from here and show you guys the Masonic Hall here. The sign's up, Freemason sign. But I asked everyone in town if they know what that is, and they go, it's offices. That's exactly how they're working. Just offices. Give us a shout out to DC52's cat, who passed away. I heard that. Shot all the way to my place too. You heard that, eh, Darla? It was freaking loud. I don't like hearing that. To your place? What? Are you serious? So maybe that was an explosion or something. That is creepy. DC52, sorry to hear about that, man. Monica. Yep, they know a bit lot. There was a laser light on your head then, Bruce. There was a what? A laser light on my head. Oh my gosh. If that's true, that would be pretty creepy. It's funny you say that. I didn't see a light though. I hope it's not a laser light. Oh my God, that would be creepy, eh? Don't tell me that. Dude, you had a target light on your head. Really? If it's true, I don't know. Maybe somebody's playing around with me. The window is open. Oh my God, I hope not. That would freak me the hell out. My daughter saw a Masonic temple and thought that's where the witches' church was held. That's what I was going to say, Mindy. She wasn't that far off. She had the good vibe inside of her of what was going on, maybe something sinister. I guess we tend to feel that. And no, yeah, they are scary. They're definitely scary. And Mindy, they definitely really operate in the towns. I don't know what they do. You know, all I had heard about the Masons were, you know, their motto is to better themselves. I know a lot about them because I did a lot of research. You know, if family members have Freemasons in their families, I mean, some people don't believe in this and say it's totally secret. It's not that secret to everyone and to every town, because here in the cemetery, very close to me, there are over 16 Masonic tombs, headstones, sorry, that are very clearly marked Freemasonry, with the sign, you know, and the G and everything. Different levels. They talk about the 33 levels. They talk about a lot of different things. People don't understand the levels, but in general, to speak up for them, a Mason is supposed to do good. That's what you learn about when you look up online to become one. You know, you see all the Masonic leagues and halls or whatever, different colors. you know, it was interesting. It was interesting. I mean, think it like the Moose, the curling club here, you know. Mark D. Keen, Bruce, How Do You Sleep at Night? By John Lennon. How do I sleep at night? I do not sleep well because I have a hard time sleeping, but I don't sleep stressed at all. I'm not stressed about what I'm doing either because there's just no hiding it. If they're going to come, they're going to come. My door's open. I ain't hiding myself. I'm a hell of a big guy. They better have equipment. They better bring guns. That's for sure. I'll check that out, Carolyn. If you said there was a flash or a light, maybe it was the sun or something like that, but I'll definitely check it out. There's someone playing the game on me. Good night, Cheryl. Thanks for being here, Cheryl. Yeah, it's already 8:58, guys. Gotta thank you so much for stopping by. Buzz Aldrin is Freemason 33rd degrees. Some of them are definitely, if not all, probably the astronauts. Thanks, Metalhead. Yeah, which, you know, is it the thing that I don't understand, Metalhead, is it that you get to a certain degree and then they're going to reach you? Maybe that's what happens, you know, because like even, you know, there's a lot of the, I don't know, there's so much I can't say, but it's interesting. Definitely interesting. 108% red lead was on your head like a target light, Bruce, when the gunshot went off. And you guys saw that in the live stream? Well, I'll go and see it. Definitely see it. But I'm not playing around with you guys. I didn't see it. I would have told you if I would have saw it. Could have been a reflection of the camera thing or something. No, I don't know. No, if you guys saw a red laser, you guys know what a red laser is. It must have been a red laser for whatever the reason. That's a bit concerning. Got a big field at the back, so I don't know. Was it the light from the mouse? Nope. Green. That's my mouse. Apple mouse. No light. Bruce, what's up? Thanks for all your great work. Skinner JW, can't thank you enough for being here. Good night, Bruce and everyone. Be safe, Miss Heard. I love you guys. Thanks, Mindy. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Rosandi, thanks. Phil Cox. And daughters, of course, Jessica and Kelsey. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're watching, Monica, well, the Bush Sr. was killed and replaced by the dragons. The chip-eating dragons. Yes, absolutely. And Bush was part of the S&B, the Skull NB group. Also, he was called out by several media stations, I think, or one media station, and he said, "What do you think about the secret, that secret society?" And he answered Bush that it was so secret that he couldn't talk about it. Thanks so much for stopping by, everyone. Hello, Emery Callie. Thanks for being here, Emery. Just leaving, guys, but I got to thank everyone for coming. Christy, thanks for being here, Christy, and for everything. Hey, exposing fakes, confirming there was no laser. Well, maybe you didn't see the laser. Maybe someone else saw it, though. Thanks, exposing fakes. I think there actually maybe was the way some people are talking, unless they're pulling my leg, but I'll go back and see it. Richard Marks, Bruce, can we get a mention here in New Zealand? Absolutely. Hello, New Zealand. I love you guys. Hi, Richard Marks. Hey, I got some people down, Richard, from New Zealand watching me. Well, a lot. I can't say a lot. I have to say about 10 people. And I think it's absolutely amazing that you guys come down here. So big shout out to New Zealand, Richard Marks. Thanks so much for being here and for following the research, bro. I love you for it, man. Lead dot was on side of head where telescope stand was. It's because There's only the window there. The window only has a crack in it. I find it hard that somebody could have stuck a light in, but I am going to go back and I'm freaked out because I'm going to look at it. Night, Eddie. Monica, thanks, for being here. Love you guys. Good night, all. Eric, thanks for being here. Explorer team. Hi, Bruce. Give me the views. Give me the view surface moon. Well, watch the next video and the one I just did. Watch the next one, my friend, because we're getting in close. Once again, we're going to look at some objects on the surface. Bohemian Grove. Oh, I've heard of that before. I like the hide, the satanic practice. Tell much later. Then they go very slow on their indoctrination. Yeah, that's it, Kristen. Good night, everyone. See you next week. Eddie. Hey, Eddie, thanks for the generous contributions, man, and thanks for connecting. Thanks for the contributions, everyone. Thanks for being here. Rosandi, thanks for the awesome comments. Eric Wood, Monica. Wow, that just made me cry. I'm so grateful for the gift of the existence and for sharing all of this beauty with all of you, and especially for Bruce for bringing us all together. I love you for it, man. Thanks so much. And thanks so much for being a part of the community, man. There were 666 now. There are just 11. They arrived here. Men were less than cavemen. Yeah. Monica, absolutely. I would believe that. Dropping them off on a planet to see if they live. We're tests. We are test guinea pigs. It's just that they have a good way of doing it to make us sort of feel comfortable. Now, funny to say, but when you think of it, it could be absolutely true. First time on your live chat, Renee Van Oosterhout. Thank you, or Oosterhout. Thank you very much for being here, Renee. And hi from Montreal. Welcome to the community. Check out the streams and, the videos. And thanks for coming to the streams, guys. This was an amazing stream, by the way. Thanks again, everyone. Going down here. Yes, Mindy, they are amazing. Thanks for being here, Mindy. Richard Marks, be blessed, Bruce. Watching your space, our space, up in space. Thanks a lot, Richard. New Zealand, thanks for being here. Please check back the video, Red Laser. Razandi, I promise you, I definitely will. And I even know what time mark it was, so I'm definitely going to go back. Those who didn't see the laser must have been blinking or looking away. It was really there. So thank you, Deborah. Wow. Okay. So it was a short laser beam, I guess. That's why everyone was saying that. I'm going out to get some moon footage. Hey, Phil, good luck, man. And let us know if you catch anything for sure. Moon's a projection. That could absolutely be. And again, it could be a holographic projection also. I'm open-minded about that. So I'll go check out that video, Rosandi. Jason Quinlan, thanks for being here. Keep up the good work. Jason, thanks so much. Waffles right after the shot on your right side. A laser moved up and down. So you're serious. To your right, whatever is in that direction, rewind, and you will, so you can be sure as hell I'm going to watch the whole video. And I'll know where it is because I'm going to see people talking about it in the thing. Now somebody's playing a trick on me, but that's a bit creepy. But it was a gunshot. It was a definite gunshot. I heard it. Sweet dreams, Bisou. Check back the video. DJ, hello, my dear. Thanks for being here, DJ. Yeah, I will check that video back to check for gulp, the red spot in my nose or my mouth or my face. You serious, Frack, eh? Listen, I have a pyramid. Okay, it's dark. So there's definitely not a pyramid, a glass pyramid where a prism, sorry. I have a prism. Sun could have been going through the prism too. I'll check it out though. I have a question. You'll be watching the sun through a telescope with filters. Will I be watching with filters? Well, I have watched the sun, and absolutely I will watch it. I use the Astro. Thanks for asking. I use the Astromaster right there. That's the telescope that I actually use to film the sun. And hang on, guys, I'm going to show you what paper I use. So a community member, Crazy Penguin, last year, twice actually, contributed to this channel, sent me up some paper. And what I wanted to do is I didn't have the proper filter. Do you know that here in Canada, it's illegal to buy a sun filter or to film the sun? So there's nobody that holds any sun filters here in Canada. It's illegal to sell. And what I use is a paper like this. So in other words, I have a little layer over top. I don't want to dirty it, but you can see here, this is the paper that I use for the sun. But do you see the lines that are in it? It's because a press, when they made it, they rolled it through it, and you have all these lines on it. So it doesn't not show up when I'm filming the sun, but obviously there's some refraction in the center if you don't tape it up properly. And what you do in the end is, like I have here, which I took it off on that one, but basically you make yourself a filter like this, and with a cardboard, and to get the right focal length, depending on what device you have, there's going to be a distance you're going to have here between your device and the filter. But it works. So you can pay anywhere from $15 to $30 to have some solar paper like this sent to you, which you can make a couple of filters with it, and it lasts long. And I was able to capture all of the meteors with that, and with the Astromaster telescope, a 70 millimeter telescope. So guys, I gotta go. And yes, BB Bobo, I will research flat Earth. And you know what? In the coming near future, there will be weather balloons that will be sent up, and we'll be able to do some experiments, get ourselves some GoPro cameras, and connect up and hook up with some intelligent scientific people to be able to do some amazing experiments. So thanks for being here, guys. And I'm going to check out that laser shot now. Definitely laser pointer. That's weird. Somebody send him a real filter. Yes, Dabs. Tell me about it. But, gosh, was it ever helpful when I got that? I was really appreciative and happy for it. Is it legal to have a filter? Is it illegal to have a filter? And it's illegal to have one here, they say, but obviously I'm not going to hide. I don't think a cop's going to say, well, is that a sun filter? But yeah, apparently here in Canada, it's absolutely illegal. And it's also illegal to sell any sun filter. And when you go to a store here, an astronomy store in Montreal, and you ask them, do you have any sun filters? They'll tell you it's illegal and that they're not allowed selling it, and that you can't film the sun. That's what they're going to say. So hugs to you, Bruce, and to all hugs. Monica, thanks a lot, everyone. Yes, checked it out. Thanks, Carolyn, for being here. Phil, sorry, at 1742. Yes, minus 1731. You'll see laser. Thank you, Harmon699. Thank you, Phil. I'll go check that out right now. Bye, Bruce and gang. Thanks so much, everyone. Mr. Bruce, rewind and check the red light. Oh, I'm definitely going to check it out. You guys are freaking me out now. Thanks, Bruce. Be safe, man. Looking forward to hearing your response about the laser dot. Good evening. Well, it's going to be very concerning if I see a laser dot. I'm not going to like that at all. Night, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. And Bruce, keep dodging those bullets, bro. Yeah. Yes. Let's. You know what, eh? I'm going to have just like, I'll be doing live streaming in a bulletproof vest next week. That's basically what I'm going to do. No, I don't like seeing that. Hey, you guys, just before I leave, you know what I did get a laser pointed by last month? A freaking drone. And it was an expensive drone. It was a white drone with 8 propellers. I don't know how many propellers it had. And it came to my telescope and looked at me. I gave it the finger. A drone in my yard, in the backyard, with lights. It had, I don't know if it's an effect for kids or to know where it is. It had a stroboscope sort of thing on it with blue, red, and green lights, but freaky as heck. So I'm off, everyone. Adam, going to take as for a run. You're going for a run, bob and weave. That's right. That's right. Stick and move. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm so fast on my tippy-toe feet. Have a great weekend, Bruce. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye, Monica. Thanks, everyone.